This is All India Radio. Welcome to Science Serial Life Must Go On. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, presents Science Serial Life Must Go On, based on understanding and managing sustainable development.
जल्दी करो सखी अरे थोड़ा चलाओ दे
What do you mean you have no diesel?
Are you joking? Is the owner of the pump serious? He really doesn't have any diesel left?
But I must fill my tank. Otherwise, how I am to travel another 30 kilometers?
Same here. My car has fuel for a maximum of 2 or 3 kilometers.
Hey, calm down. Don't panic. The situation is turning serious. I fear that the owner might be manhandled.
Sure he will be. He deserves it.
Come on, we need to be responsible citizens. Violence has never solved any problem. Nor will it today.
But he doesn't care about our problems. We do not have another petrol pump in another 5 kilometers. Do you know that?
Yes, you are right. And I feel so tense.
Hey, gentlemen, can I suggest something? Why don't you leave your car here with your drivers and travel with me? Hi. By the way, I'm Leela.
Hi, I'm Manoj. But why should we travel with you? Why would you take the trouble for us?
Well,
Hi, I am Prithvi. I feel puzzled as well. We might have different destinations, don't you think so?
I agree, but in the present circumstances, there is very little that you can do. The owner is saying that fresh supply will arrive in an hour, but that is too long a time for you to wait, am I right?
Yeah.
And please ignore my trouble presently. You can repay me with a lift some other day.
Right. But I have to reach Sector 18 within an hour.
And I'm to attend a meeting in Sector 7.
Oh, excellent. I can see that I won't have to compromise my route if I am to drop you at your destinations. So, why wait? Inform your drivers and get in. I have enough fuel to get you to your destinations. I'm here in the queue just to top up my reserves.
Okay. Give me a minute, please. Huh?
Yes, please, me too.
Sadly enough, we always tend to overlook easy solutions to a problem. I don't know why we do that.
Come, madam, come, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's quite hot today, isn't it?
Well, you want me to turn the AC on?
Please do. You see, I'm sweating.
What has happened to our weather? The winter has barely been completed and it's already so hot now.
Right. But scientists are blaming us for that, you know.
What? Blaming the Indians?
Yeah.
These Western scientists are so crooked, you know. They will do anything to malign us. Tell me, ma'am, what have we done to damage the weather?
Calm down, Prithvi. Madam Leela is possibly referring to global warming. Scientists are blaming all human beings for this, and not just Indians, huh?
And those scientists include Indian scientists as well.
Correct. You know, most climate scientists agree that the main cause of the current global warming trend is human expansion of the greenhouse effect.
Right. On Earth, human activities are changing the natural greenhouse. You know, over the last century, the burning of fossil fuels like coal and oil has increased the concentration of atmospheric carbon dioxide.
Correct. And this happens because the coal or oil burning process combines carbon with oxygen in the air to make carbon dioxide.
Also, to a lesser extent, the clearing of land for agriculture, industry, and other human activities has increased the concentration of greenhouse gases.
Correct.
Don't mind me asking, but are you both engineers or, scientists?
No, not at all. Actually, I run an NGO that concerns itself with the plight of street children.
And Prithvi, I'm a stockbroker. But what makes you think that we are engineers or scientists?
I don't know. I mean, I thought you have so much knowledge about these things, then you must be.
Engineers! I can understand, Prithvi. You must be getting bored with the dry facts, aren't you?
Correct.
No, not really. But
Okay, Prithvi. Now let's have a change.
Yeah.
You love to listen to songs, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, now let me guess. Some oldies might be?
Yes.
Shakil, please play that song, the one from Pakiza.
Wow.
The one I loaded last week, right?
Yes, madam.
चलो दिलदार चलो चांद के पार चलो हम हैं तैयार चलो चलो दिलदार चलो चांद के पार चलो हम हैं तैयार चलो
Oh my God.
What happened?
what was that?
These rooks will never learn. Always creating one problem or the other.
What happened now?
Broken glass is spread all over the road. My tires would have been punctured had I been a split second late.
Oh my God, Shakil, thank you. You really saved us.
Yeah, Shakil, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just hold on. I have to take the car back and then turn it from the side.
I'm thinking that if this had happened a few weeks ago, what could the situation have been?
Why? Why are you saying so? What was there a few weeks ago?
I can understand, sir. It was that foggy, smoky.
Yes, Shakil, I'm referring to smog only. You are absolutely right. Visibility on this road was next to nil, even at 10 am in the morning then. Everyone must have experienced this terrible phase.
Right. This has become a routine in winter every year now.
I cannot but bring back the same topic, Prithvi. We are responsible for this scenario.
Oh, you mean burning fossil fuel?
Absolutely right. Just think of our capital city, Delhi. What a pathetic situation the citizens suffer from when the smog is dense and refuses to clear away.
I know, schools are closed, traffic jam everywhere. Life almost comes to a standstill.
Absolutely.
But this time they were saying that burning of firecrackers during Diwali caused this mess.
Well, Prithvi, that is of course true. But the real culprit, I feel, is fossil fuel like coal, petrol, diesel.
Madam, I remember one doctor of Delhi saying that in the city of Delhi, exposure to the air is equal to smoking maybe 10 cigarettes a day. So even quitting smoking does not help.
From 2002 to 2012, vehicle numbers have increased by as much as 97%,
My God.
contributing enormously to the pollution load and direct exposure to the toxic fumes. Well, smog is just one effect that we can see.
But what can we do? If we are to have development, then we need more cars.
Not really, Prithvi. But as far as doing something good is concerned, we can say that we are doing it right now.
Sorry, I don't get you.
Yeah.
Well, at present, we are all traveling in a single vehicle instead of 3, aren't we? Now that's called sharing. And this, yes, this can definitely bring down the pollution level. Further, this is the sustainable way of living, I strongly feel.
Well, I agree with you there, but most of us want a car of their own. Sharing doesn't suit everyone.
Well, I'm not saying that we should not own a car individually. That's not possible. But the spirit of sharing is that on any given day, not all vehicles will be on the road. Any one car can carry 2 or 3 passengers, and the use of vehicles can be rotated. Today my car, tomorrow yours, and the day after Manoj's, and so on.
Yes, I agree. We can save a lot of fuel that way. By the way, your vehicle is a hybrid one, Neelaji, isn't it?
Well, Manoj, if you mean a diesel source plus electricity, then no. It's not a hybrid one really.
You know what? I was recently reading about a hybrid car.
Uh-huh.
The literature said that at low speeds, the engine is turned off and the car is driven only by the electric motor.
Oh.
When maximum acceleration is needed, both work together. At stages between, any excess power generated by the engine is used to recharge the batteries that power the electric motor.
Okay.
The battery is big enough so that the electric motor can power the car for up to 1.25 miles.
Oh, I have read that too, and it's a very expensive model.
Yeah, you are right. These types of car models are very expensive. Very few can afford that.
Well, my car has a simple combination: petrol and gas, CNG.
I'm not sure, but compressed natural gas, CNG, is also a fossil fuel, so can't that pollute?
Prithvi, you seem to have shut your ears from all the discussion about CNG.
Is that so?
It is the cleanest burning transportation fuel in the market today. CNG burns cleaner than petroleum-based products because of its lower carbon content. Of all other fuels, CNG produces the fewest emissions and contains significantly less pollutants than petrol.
But Prithvi has a point. In 2010, the Central Pollution Control Board attributed about 7% of particulate matter pollution from CNG-run vehicles.
Okay.
The study said that CNG vehicles contributed to about 10% of the total nitrogen dioxide load in the capital.
Yes. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. Right. But why? Well, we can't do anything about that now. We shall see. Okay, bye. Sorry, that was a phone from my office. In fact, I run an export agency.
Prithvi, I hope nothing serious, huh?
No, my secretary said that our client has cancelled today's meeting. So, in a way, I don't have the time pressure. You know?
Now, what meaning should I make out of that? Shall I ask Shakil to slow down, or we have a few minutes for tea from a roadside stall?
Why not?
Tea! Now!
Yes, I'm not forcing you. But since Prithvi has time and there is nothing wrong in celebrating a combo travel, so, so if you can spare, say, 10 minutes, then it might turn out to be a perfect tea party. What do you say?
Seems okay. I shall just text my office that I shall be late by 10 minutes.
Oh, sure.
Thanks to Leela, madam.
Okay then, Shakil. Shakil, please find a decent tea stall for us.
Yeah, please, Shakil.
Yes, madam. In fact, I can see one coming up right now.
Oh, great. Superb.
Wow.
Oh, Bahenji, prepare some tea for us. Come, madam. Come, sir. Here are a few seats.
Just 2 minutes. I have just fired my chula. Please sit down. Sit down. I shall serve you hot tea.
There was no need to announce the firing of the stove. I mean, chula. Oh my god, the smoke says it all.
What a mess. Hello. What's your name?
I am Lakshmi, madam.
Right, Lakshmi. Could you do something about this smoke?
I know.
It seems we won't be able to taste your tea if this smoke remains, Lakshmi.
Please don't be cross with me, madam. The smoke will subside soon. Are Bablu, place the chair on that side.
Okay.
Madam, please sit there. The smoke will not reach you here.
Coal. The most widely used fossil fuel, Leela ji. From Chandni Chowk to China, it's all the same.
Sir, since you mentioned China, one of my cousins got a job in Beijing recently. He has written to his mother that the city is choking with that smoky...
You mean smog, right?
Right. Every morning, people come out with masks on their faces. Driving is also very difficult. Oh my god.
Yes, Shakil, you're right. Actually, coal is responsible for about 40% of the deadly fine particulate matter known as PM 2.5 in China's atmosphere, according to a study.
What is PM, madam?
Well, Shakil, PM here stands for particulate matter. You know those fine particles that are often left by speeding cars? But Shakil, you please park the car in some shaded area. Otherwise it will warm up and we shall need more AC.
Yes, madam. I shall do it right away, madam.
You know, our AC machines at home or our electricity gadgets or anything that runs on electricity, we head back to coal. In spite of all the hullabaloo about alternative energy, we are still largely dependent on coal.
You know what? My secretary scans her newspaper very minutely every day. She's always very excited about international affairs, you know. The other day she was giving me some figures about coal usage in China.
What figures? Share with us, please.
Right. She was saying that China consumes almost as much coal annually as all other countries combined. And coal burning in the country is the biggest source of both air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions.
But I was reading in the New York Times that growth in China's coal consumption has begun to slow down. Well, let's hope that alternative energy replaces coal and petroleum in a real big way.
China has a peculiar position in this regard. It is at the top of the list of the countries producing solar power using photovoltaic panels, and at the same time, it is the biggest polluter due to the large-scale coal consumption.
Finally the steaming brew is here. Wow. It appears from the smell that a little bit of ginger has also been added. But, the smoke sort of spoiled our mood in the beginning.
Lakshmi, wait. If you don't mind, can't you switch to kerosene, please?
Sir, we tried, but it's very difficult to get kerosene. We do not have a ration card. And outside ration shop, the kerosene we get is costly.
Lovely tea. But Lakshmi, you need to pay for coal too. How do you afford that?
Somehow we manage, madam. I have work to do. I will come back and collect the cups. You enjoy your tea.
You see? She's avoiding your questions. It often happens that poor people collect bits of coal from the rail yard and often from places where coal is dumped for onward selling.
I know, Prithvi. They steal the coal and usually employ their children for doing the job. We have often addressed this issue in our projects.
Yes, fuel is ultimate mover, Leela ji. Our family budgets has to carry a heavy burden due to increasing expenses.
And poor people like Lakshmi scrapes in whatever she can and whichever way she can.
But Manojji, you suggested kerosene as an alternative, but that is another great damager of the environment. It contributes handsomely to global warming.
I know, Leela ji. But you can't help it. Light produced by kerosene lamps is extremely important for the 20% of the world's population that lacks access to electricity. In fact, previous report estimated that 77 billion liters of liquid fuel, mostly kerosene, are used annually to light houses without electricity.
Well, don't get disheartened, you all. There are silver linings, of course. I heard Gurgaon as a whole is now switching over from kerosene to LPG. And the gas connections are being provided under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana.
Is it? Well, that's a good piece of news.
Yes.
In fact, such a news gets drowned in the flood of cricket and politics,
Was the tea okay, madam?
Perfect, Lakshmi. We really enjoyed it, especially that ginger. Wow.
Very nice. Okay, Lakshmi, come here and take the money.
Hey, not at all. Not at all. The honor is entirely mine. Hey, Lakshmi, keep the change.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Shakil, finished your tea? Come. We need to start now. Let's hurry up.
Yes, madam. Absolutely, madam.
Yes. We need to rush off now.
What is that paper, Leela ji?
Oh, you mean this one? Well, Manojji, it's an old issue of some local tabloid.
Well, hand it to me, please. Let me see, please. The headline on the back page, I can't fully read that, but seems interesting, huh?
Here it is. Oh, smog again. It's the European story. Take it.
It says that The French and British capitals are grappling with dangerous levels of air pollution this week. Conditions in winter help smog stick around. The mayor of Paris wants to ban diesel cars to stem it.
Oh, but wasn't that in December, no? I can remember that Paris was also experimenting with odd and even numbered cars in order to reduce the load of cars on the road, just like Delhi, you know?
Yes, folks, London is also notorious for such fogs. Who can forget that great fog of 1952?
No, actually, I don't remember. What happened in 1952? Tell me, please.
Well, it was a period of cold weather combined with windless conditions, collected airborne pollutants, mostly arising from the use of coal to form a thick layer of smog all over the city.
Yes, it lasted for 5 days and then dispersed quickly when the weather changed.
Well, is London better these days?
Well, the tabloid says that in London, the mayor has issued an air pollution alert and urged drivers to voluntarily leave their cars at home.
Oh, let me read. It says most of the pollution is caused by cars, particularly diesel cars, which emit up to 95% of nitrogen dioxide from exhaust. That is why Mayor Hidalgo has ordered half the cars off the roads of Paris today.
And listen to this one also. The British newspapers are blaming filthy air blowing from across the channel from the French side.
Ha 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 ha. This British-French blame game continues. Always.
Yeah, but how does the smog form actually?
Well, friends, the science behind this is like this. Smog is created through the chemical reaction of sunlight, nitrogen oxides, and volatile organic compounds in the atmosphere, which generate airborne particles and ground-level ozone.
Ozone? Leela ji, I heard that ozone is at a very high level of the atmosphere
Yes,
and it saves us from harmful rays of the sun.
true.
You have that at ground level too. Interesting.
Yes, it is definitely interesting. Ground level ozone is a colorless and highly irritating gas that forms just above the Earth's surface. It is called a secondary pollutant because it is produced when two primary pollutants react in sunlight and stagnant air.
And primary pollutants are nitrogen oxides and volatile organic compounds.
Well, that means cars again.
Hey, don't get so tense, Prithvi. It is true that about 95% of nitrogen oxides from human activity comes from the burning of coal, gasoline and oil in motor vehicles, homes, industries and power plants.
Volatile compounds from human activity come mainly from gasoline combustion, upstream oil and gas production, and from the evaporation of liquid fuels and solvents.
And this ozone is harmful, I guess.
Of course, Prithvi, ozone is harmful. You know, ozone is known to have significant effects on human health. Exposure to ozone has been linked to premature mortality and hospital admissions for a range of reasons and also asthma symptoms.
Is that so?
Ozone can significantly impact vegetation and decrease the productivity of some crops also.
Oh, where to go? It means that every liter of gasoline that we burn actually contributes to our ill health.
Well, yes.
Sir, we are entering sector 18. Please tell me where to drop you.
Hey, see, Prithvi, at present you have nowhere to go but to your office.
That's true. But we had a nice discussion, Manojji. At least I have been benefited a lot.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
Same here, Prithvi. I picked up quite a few things as well. Well, we must thank our host, Leela ji.
Oh, you're welcome,
Well,
friends.
most definitely. Shakil bhai, just keep to the left. There, the green but... Definitely. Shakil bhai, just keep to the left. There, the green building on the left, you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right there. Stop here, please.
We shall remember this great day, Prithvi. And of course, don't forget to tell your news-loving secretary about the discussions we had, okay?
Of course I will.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Leela ji.
See you.
episode number 10, titled Fossil Fuel and Environment. Life Must Go On. You are listening to the 10th episode of this science serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, titled Fossil Fuel and Environment. Coordinators were Dilip Jha, Dr. R. Gopichandran and Dr. B.K. Tyagi. Scripted by Dr. Manas Pratim Das. Directed and produced by Naveen Kumar Gupta. Recording and mixing by Neeraj Bakshi. And participating artists were Lalima Anija Dang, Rakshit Thapliyal, Manal Saeed, Nikhil Diwan and Saurabh Bhatia. Hey listeners, please stay with us. Here are the 2 questions for you. The lucky winner will get attractive prize from Vigyan-Prasar. The first question is, what are fossil fuels? And the second question is, what are the sources of renewable energy? You can send your answers by simple post, and our address is Science Serial Life Must Go On, All India Radio, room number 615, New Broadcasting House, Sansad Marg, New Delhi 110001. You can also write on our email ID radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Please do write or mail us your full name, age and profession. If associated with Science Club, do let us know membership of your club. If you have any query or question, don't hesitate to write to us. We'll be back again with the next episode of this science serial. Life must go on, same day, same time next week. Till then, goodbye.